Are you one of these people that looks fine on the outside, but you're really dying on the inside? And you've been from doctor to doctor, you've had blood tests, MRIs, CT scan, you've been to your general practitioner, you've been to the internist, you've been to the neurologist, you've been to the infectious disease specialist, you've been into the HENT, and you've spent all this money and have had all these tests, and you're dealing with 10 or 20 different symptoms and no one knows what the heck is going on. And worse yet, you've been told there's nothing wrong with you. You need to go see a psychiatrist or a psychologist. I've been there. This was actually my story 30 years ago. And in order for many of you who are feeling this way to get better, you got to step outside of the mainstream healthcare system, because you need to do something that actually helps your body function better so you can heal through whatever's going on the inside. Taking Advil for headaches and lisinopril for high blood pressure and Imitrex for migraines and Naproxen for joint pain and Ambien for sleep doesn't get to any root problem. Does it help you feel better? Yes. Does it make life better? Gives you a break from feeling chronically messed up? Yes. But it doesn't get to the root cause. So if you're one of these people dealing with some of the things I just mentioned, and you've been through the mainstream system, you've been told it's all in your head, or you've just been told there's nothing you can do about it, look up Upper Cervical Chiropractic. It's a niche form within the profession that deals with this top neck area. And the reason it's critical when it comes to your health, and the reason it's so well at helping people that have chronic health problems that have been everywhere and nothing's been able to help, is because we address the structural relationship of the top vertebra in the neck to the base of the skull, because what runs inside of this vertebra is the brain stem. And the brain stem is a neurological structure that controls every function in your body that you don't consciously control. So all of your internal organ function, immune function, muscle tone regulation, blood pressure regulation, body temperature, sleep, and I could keep going. So if you're dealing with chronic health problems, it's very likely that you have a structural problem in the neck that's misaligned, it's impacting the central nervous system, it's decreasing your body's ability to function properly. And if you do that long enough, at the other end of it is chronic symptoms like I talked about. So one of the things that you can do to help your body function better so you can heal through many of the chronic issues you have is get to an upper cervical chiropractic office that will test you to find out if one of the upper neck vertebrae is structurally out of position and irritating the cord. And if it is, then they will take a 3D image that looks at how the joints fit. So if the top vertebra is off, where those joints fit to the bottom of the head, they fit like a mirror image. And if that vertebra is structurally out of position from some trauma that you had in the past, you can see it at the joint margin, and that allows the doctor to know exactly what direction it's off, what the angle of the joints are built at, because everyone's built differently. And the goal of upper cervical procedure is to get that segment back in its normal range of motion to remove the irritation off the spinal cord and nervous system so your body can then function better. And when the body functions better, the muscles come back into balance. Tight muscles start to relax. You feel more relaxed. You sleep better. Your brain starts to shut up. You get into what is called the parasympathetics, which is the healing zone. That's where you feel more relaxed. You're not in that fight or flight, like you want to jump out of your body and your brain goes on. One of the reasons you can't sleep. So if you come across this video and you're in the Sarasota, Florida area and you are dealing with chronic problems and you've been everywhere and no one's been able to help, we offer a free consultation in our office. If you're outside the Sarasota, Florida area, you can go to www.uccnearme.com. It's being populated with upper cervical chiropractors like around the world. If you get to that site and it's not populated yet, you can leave a comment in the comment section below about where you're at, and we'd be happy to find you someone.